Have you ever wondered why some people seem to handle pain and adversity with such calm and resilience? Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to explore a powerful concept from Stoicism: how embracing pain can make us stronger and wiser. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the world of Stoicism and discover how we can transform pain into a tool for personal growth. Stay with us until the end to learn practices you can apply in your daily life. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us to face life with courage, wisdom, and equanimity. This philosophy invites us to focus on what we can control and to accept with serenity what we cannot. One of its central principles is the acceptance of pain and suffering as inevitable parts of life. According to the Stoics, pain is an opportunity to demonstrate virtue and strengthen character. By embracing these experiences, we develop an inner strength that helps us face any challenge with dignity and clarity of purpose. For the Stoics, pain is not something to be feared or avoided, but an opportunity for growth. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said that adversity is a test for our soul, a chance to demonstrate our virtue. He reminds us that it is not external events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Thus, instead of resisting pain, we can use it to strengthen our resilience and character. Accepting pain as a natural part of life allows us to grow and develop in ways that would be impossible without these challenges. Let's look at some historical examples of Stoicism in action. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, faced wars, plagues, and personal losses, but maintained his calm and clarity of thought. He saw each difficulty as an opportunity to practice his Stoic virtues, writing his reflections in what we know today as meditations. Another example is Seneca, who advised that we should prepare for adversities, not expecting an easy life, but cultivating a resilient mind, prepared for the inevitable challenges of existence. How can we apply this in our daily lives? One fundamental technique is the practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum. This involves imagining possible difficulties and sufferings we might face, preparing our minds to deal with them serenely and rationally. Another technique is daily reflection on the events of the day, evaluating our reactions and identifying areas where we can improve our response to adversity. These practices help us face pain with a calmer mind and a braver heart. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This principle is fundamental for dealing with pain and suffering. By concentrating our energies on our reactions and attitudes, instead of worrying about external events, we become stronger and less susceptible to pain. Epictetus reminds us that we are responsible for our own actions and reactions, not for external events. This distinction gives us power over our own lives and helps us maintain inner peace even in the midst of chaos. Let's consider some modern examples of Stoic resilience. Think of athletes who endure grueling training and injuries but continue to persevere. They not only accept pain as part of the process, but use it as an indicator of progress and growth. Or consider individuals who overcome significant personal adversities, such as severe illnesses, family losses. Many of these individuals report that these painful experiences made them stronger and more determined to live a meaningful life. These modern examples show that Stoic philosophy is still relevant and powerful. To incorporate Stoicism into your daily life, start with small practices. Meditate on the impermanence of things, recognizing that everything is transient. Practice gratitude for the difficulties you've overcome, seeing them as opportunities for growth. Keep a journal where you reflect on your challenges and responses to them, identifying areas where you can apply Stoic principles more effectively. Another useful practice is daily reading of Stoic texts, which can provide ongoing inspiration and guidance for dealing with life's adversity. Share a personal experience or a story of someone you know who faced pain with a Stoic mindset. How did this person use the principles of Stoicism to transform adversity into an opportunity for growth? For example, you might tell the story of a friend who, after losing a job, used that period of difficulty to reevaluate their life goals and ended up finding a career that brought more satisfaction and purpose. These personal stories help make Stoic principles more tangible and inspiring. Pain can be a great teacher. Looking back, we see that many of our greatest lessons come from moments of difficulty. Stoic practice helps us see pain as an ally, something that shapes and strengthens us. Through pain, we learn to be more resilient, patient, and compassionate. Accepting and embracing pain allows us to grow in ways we never imagined. This inner transformation is the true power of Stoicism, preparing us to face any adversity with courage and wisdom. Stay with us because soon we'll discuss how you can apply these Stoic techniques to specific situations in your life, from challenges at work, personal problems. We'll explore concrete scenarios and offer practical steps for you to start incorporating these principles today. Pain and adversity don't need to be enemies. They can be our greatest teachers and allies in the journey of personal growth and self-discovery. Get ready to transform your life through Stoicism. Imagine your mind as a ship navigating stormy seas. Pain and adversity are the waves and storms we encounter along the way. With a Stoic mindset, you don't fear the storm, but adjust your sails and move forward, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to become a more skilled sailor. This metaphor reminds us that, while we cannot control life's storms, we can always control how we navigate. This is the power of the Stoic perspective. Let's pause for a moment to reflect on this. Take a deep breath and think of a recent situation that caused you pain or discomfort. How could you have applied Stoic principles to handle this situation better? Maybe, instead of reacting impulsively, you could have reflected on what was within your control and what wasn't. These strategic pauses help us internalize Stoic principles and apply them more effectively in our daily lives. For specific situations, like dealing with criticism at work, you can use the technique of separating what is within your control. Focus on your response to the criticism instead of worrying about others' opinions. Ask yourself, how can I improve from this feedback? Instead of seeing criticism as an attack, view it as an opportunity for growth. By changing our perspective, we transform potentially painful situations into opportunities to demonstrate resilience and continuously improve. Take a few minutes daily to reflect on your reactions to pain and suffering. Ask yourself, am I reacting in a Stoic manner? Am I using this pain as a tool for my growth? This daily practice of self-reflection helps us cultivate a calmer mind prepared to face adversities. Meditation can also be a powerful tool, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without clinging to them, cultivating an attitude of acceptance and serenity. Now that we understand how Stoicism can help us embrace pain, in this video, we will explore how to apply these techniques to deal with everyday stress more effectively. We'll talk about how Stoicism can be a powerful tool for managing stress, keeping our minds clear and our hearts calm, even in the most challenging situations. Stay with us to discover more ways to apply this ancient philosophy in your modern life. Another important aspect of Stoicism is adaptability. Seneca, another great Stoic, taught that we must be prepared for changes and adversities. He said that adversity is inevitable, and that by adapting, we can find new ways to thrive even in difficult situations. This mental flexibility is crucial for facing pain. When we accept change and adapt to it, we become more resilient and able to face challenges with a positive attitude. Stoics also practice detachment, not in the sense of indifference, but as a way of not being overly attached to external things. By detaching from outcomes and focusing on actions, we can better handle pain and suffering because our inner peace does not depend on external factors. For example, if we are detached from material possessions, losing them does not deeply affect us. This detachment helps us face adversities with a more balanced mind and a serene heart. Practical example is material detachment. Imagine losing a valuable item, like a cell phone or a piece of jewelry. Instead of despairing, a Stoic would remember that true peace does not come from possessions, but from a tranquil and balanced mind. This detachment does not mean we do not value our possessions, but that we do not depend on them for our happiness. By practicing detachment, we become more resilient and less susceptible to the suffering caused by the loss of external things. As a training exercise, you can practice voluntary deprivation. Try spending a day without something you consider essential, like your smartphone or a daily comfort. This not only increases resilience, but also teaches us to value what we have more. This practice helps us develop an attitude of gratitude and realize that we can live without many of the things we consider indispensable. By challenging our dependencies, we strengthen our ability to face greater adversities. Often, the fear of pain is worse than the pain itself. By facing our fears and anxieties directly, we demystify pain and learn to deal with it better. Face your fears gradually, starting with small challenges and increasing as your confidence grows. For example, if you fear public speaking, start by speaking to small groups and gradually increase the size of the audience. This process of gradual confrontation helps us build resilience and courage. We don't have to face pain alone. Encourage yourself to seek support in communities that share these Stoic values. Talking to others who practice Stoicism can offer new perspectives and strengthen your practice. Join study groups or online forums where you can discuss and reflect on Stoic teachings. This community support can be a valuable source of inspiration and encouragement, helping us stay on the Stoic path in our personal journey. Stoics believed that each of us has a higher purpose. By facing pain with dignity, we can discover our true purpose and live in accordance with it. Ask yourself, what is my purpose? How can I use this painful experience to align more with it? Pain can be a guide that directs us to our true path. By reflecting on our purpose and how pain can help us achieve it, we find greater meaning in our experiences and renewed motivation to move forward. Finally, integrate these principles into your daily life. It's not about drastic changes, but small, daily practices. Remember, Stoicism is a continuous journey of personal growth and improvement. Each day is a new opportunity to practice resilience, acceptance, and detachment. By gradually incorporating these principles into our routine, we develop a stronger mindset and a more balanced and fulfilling life. Today, we learned how Stoicism teaches us to embrace pain and use these experiences to strengthen ourselves. Remember, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. By applying these principles, you can transform adversity into a powerful tool for personal growth. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and leave a like. This helps us bring more videos like this to you, and we want to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing how you deal with pain and adversity in your life. See you next time, and remember, embrace the pain and grow from it.